I'm User Boomer, and I'm reporting for CF13 News, and I have breaking news for you. Isn't it true? I see a bunch of obesity people having lots of heart disease. So, like people ask, did you know that if you eat more McDonald's, the more your arteries get clogged? To prevent any heart disease or try to get a heart attack, you need to stay away from fried, fatty foods and eat healthy and exercise more. I have interviewed three different levels of people. I have a high school boy that is the age of 18, middle school girl at age 14, and a school teacher at 25 years old. I went and asked, how much fast food do you eat? Well, the high school boy says every day. Shame on him. Then I asked the middle school girl. She said about 3 to 5 days a week. Then the teacher, which is very smart, once a week. Maybe. It depends on if she's late or not, as she prefers. Do you think you can get a heart attack from eating fast food? The boy says no. I like this girl's answers. Depends on how much you eat. Then the high school teacher says, well, yes, but if you eat it in moderation. Which I like her answer too. Did you know that the fast food is bad for you? And if you knew, would you change your eating habit? Woman said yes, but I like to eat some fast food because of practice. Well, that's kind of understandable but unreasonable. Yes, and I'm trying to change, as a middle girl says. Yes, that's why I don't eat it all the time, as the teacher said. Well, you have to think, eating fast foods like that and eating fried foods, you have a high potential to get high blood pressure. And some of the risk factors are for people that has it in the family, if you have too much stress, if you eat too much salt, like McDonald's fries has a lot of salt, and if you are really obese and you still eat McDonald's, adding to the problem does not help. And if you just lay around and don't exercise much. What you need to do to prevent to have high blood pressure is eat more healthy. You can still have your fried fatty foods. It's just that you have it in moderation. Don't eat it every day or every other day or 3 times a week. Eat it once in a while. Won't hurt. And you need to exercise more. Exercise and regular diet balance of your nutritionist balance will make you a happy, more healthy, more energized. And these kids, which I think the teacher knows, but most of these kids nowadays needs to know that the older you get, the harder you will lose weight. And you need to stay fit and need to exercise more. Because someday you're all going to have children and you want to keep up with them. If you want to keep up with them, you need to eat more healthy and exercise less. The other thing you could get for fast food, because it clogs your arteries and prevents the flow to your brain, it's a heart attack. A heart attack sign is numbing to the left side of your body. You feel tingliness, your heart's hurting, you feel like you're hurting on your left side. To prevent that, they say for people at risk of heart attacks, needs to eat a low fat carb diet and needs to exercise a lot more. It doesn't mean you need to go exercise for 5 hours straight running around the block, but like a typical teenager needs to at least exercise 60 minutes a day. You don't need to overdrag yourself. Get your friends out, go outside, play some ball, maybe go take your sibling or your baby sister or your baby cousin to the park. But your body needs to be healthy. You can get a lot of health issues. You can get a heart attack, you can have strokes, you can have high pressure, and could die at a young age. And you don't want that because you want to live a long, healthy life. Because we all want to still be here on this earth, even your parents. So take this into consideration. Think about what you're eating and what you're putting in your mouth every single day. Think about how much carbs you're having every single day and how much it's putting on in you and making you unhealthy Every time you take a step, you can't breathe. And it's not helping. Because, like I said, I read this fact to these 3 people that I interviewed. As stated as, did you know the more you eat fatty foods, the more clogged your arteries can get? If you're the one who likes to work out a lot and you have clogged arteries, that can make you have a heart attack and make your heart real bad off at a young age. You need to keep your heart healthy and strong and make it work a very long time. So you need to eat more healthy and work out a lot more. After this, I asked them this question. After reading the fact that I have gave you, will you change your eating habits? I don't know about this 18-year-old boy, since he has a high metabolism and he burns it off very well, even though fast food's not good for him. He says he will, and he promised. The little middle school girl says she's gonna stop forever. Well, she doesn't have to stop forever. She just needs to eat in moderation. And then the teacher said, I'm going to eat a lot healthier now. That's good. Better cut out fast food instead of going to McDonald's after school, or because you have practice, pack a lunch, or have your parents bring you food. But it's better if you just eat, healthy and stay away from fast food. Because, including us, Amber Half, News 13, we all want to be here. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.